Close your eyes as we dance by the firelight. Yeah. Hear the sound of the ocean awaken. Cause every time you move, I move. And every time you push, I pull. Looking back, we were simple as black and white. Close your eyes as we dance by the firelight. Yeah. Hear the sound of the ocean awaken. Cause every time you move, I move. And every time you push, I pull. Looking back, we were simple as black and white. It's now or never, show me your way. To forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now. With me now. Don't wait. It's now or never, show me your way. To forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now. With me now. Make it better with me now.
Bam 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 bam. Oh. Oh wow. I just Hi, welcome in, Raiders. Thanks, Yumi, so much for the raid. I literally just started stream. You have impeccable timing. Hello, welcome everyone. And welcome into the stream. My name is Mari Yume, and I haven't done a late night stream in a really long time. When's the last time we've done like a late night stream? It has been a while, that much I know for sure. How was your stream? Let me give you a nice little shout out here. Hopefully you had a fun time. Oh, by the way, I should sound a little bit different today. Compared to everyone who was here for the productivity stream this morning, I adjusted my microphone. I also just realized I need to add in YouTube chat. Will YouTube chat show? Oh, it does show. Oh my gosh. We have YouTube chat. We got the YouTube chat. Oh my gosh, you're right here. I can see you. Oh my gosh, you're right there. We'll put you up top here. Let me put this here. I'm glad to see that so many of you are so excited. Like, oh my gosh, late night Mari stream. I'm trying. I am really, really, really trying. Now, I do wonder, when I had adjusted my... Oh, you're gonna get eaten. I don't know how else to... I'm sorry, but you're just gonna get eaten. Oh, it looks like I hope I'm not peeking. I might be peeking. So I'll just lower the makeup gain by a lot. Okay. Okay, now hopefully I don't peek. Let me know if the music is a little bit too loud or not. It shouldn't be. But yay! Late night stream! Late night stream! Late night stream! Late night stream! May not be TOS. Oh no, it is now. Twitch allows it. Twitch just doesn't want me to combine the chats. So if you see right here, Twitch chat is down below and then YouTube chat is up top. So as long as I don't have them combined, then I'm not breaking TOS technically. So what do you think about that? Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not really too worried about it. So yeah, I am very smart. Very totally, absolutely smart. I'm probably gonna have to adjust my audio a couple of times throughout the evening. I should sound hopefully not so distorted. So as it turns out, I am using the Shure SM7B that I got from a friend. They sold it to me at a really good price, so I didn't have to pay the full price for this microphone. But they also gave me a cloud lifter, which adds a lot more gain to the microphone because the Shure SM7B is a very hungry, powerful microphone. And because of that, I didn't realize that I had my gain way too high on my microphone. So I probably sounded really blown out sometimes, or I would get really distorted, or I might have been peaking. I noticed it when I would edit my videos. I'd be like, wow, why is my voice like so blown out of the proportions? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And yeah, that is what was causing that, apparently. I'm gonna move that over a little bit. So it's okay. Thank you for the hydration redemption. I appreciate that. Oh, we just got more. Whoa. Oh, we got more raids. Hello, welcome raiders. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much, Ray, for the raid. Hopefully you had a good stream today. Or let me give you a little shout out. Man, wait. Oh wait. Shout out. Raid. There you go. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. I'm just kind of going into my little intro here. I just started streaming, so I normally don't do late night streams lately because I just haven't had a lot of time. But today I was determined to do a night stream because of what had happened during our morning stream. So in the morning I was doing a productivity stream, which if you don't know what a productivity stream is, it looks like this. Look at my overlays. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah, look at all the productivity that we got done. Look at that big list that we did earlier. We did that one. Oh, you're about to do the shout out, Kiwi. That's my bad. I got it to first. But yeah, so that was the productivity stuff that we had done earlier in the morning. And I was talking to chat earlier, for those of you who weren't around, about potentially doing a night stream. So what we had done, I had to go out for a little bit. I had to bring my roommate to get a tattoo appointment. Then I had to go shopping and buy some stuff. You know, that's food. Because I've only been eating like cup noodles lately, so had to go buy some actual food. And then I got back, I made dinner, and then I had anime night with all of the YouTube members. So Twitch subscribers can join it too. So if you're a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member on the main channel, because I'm currently multi-streaming on my second YouTube channel. Hi YouTube! Hi YouTube! Then yeah, we had just finished Classroom of the Elite. We finally are all caught up with all 3 seasons. Now we're waiting for season 4. So next week we're going to vote on a brand new series to start. So if you would like to join us for anime nights, please either join the members on my main YouTube channel or become a Twitch subscriber with your free Prime. And now I went to go walk Mochi after anime night, and now we're here. When did I get the new model? I've always had it. Yeah, join the Discord. Oh, that's such a good point. Ted, I don't think I have Streamlabs on this YouTube channel. I probably should. You could just join it in my... I have it linked down below. Yeah. Did I enjoy... Oh, did I get my... I did get my eggs. Yeah, I bought eggs. I did. Now I can make sure my cup noodles have an egg in them. Good protein. So... I'm not used to streaming this long. I'm trying to make the most out of my time on the weekends because I don't have to work for the most part. Sometimes I do have to work, but for the most part I don't. That yawn was totally not because I'm ready for bed. Okay, just so you all know, my bedtime is like now. Yeah, I normally go to bed now, but I refuse to go to bed today. No, because I gotta be honest with you all.
Oh no! Oh no!
What the hell was that? I forgot. I completely forgot that I set up the Tangia thing. So, YouTube, you also can use the Tangia thingy that I have set up. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. I have multi-stream turned on right now. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. So, oh my god. Oh wait, no, I don't have multi-platform on right now. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I do have it. Okay, I do have it. Did we get rated again? Oh my gosh. You have so many, so many raids. Well, thank you, Caesar, for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I didn't. Did you guys see that fish just now? Holy shit. Please tell me you all saw that, right? You all saw that, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? Caesar is the name of the monkey. Are you fucking with me right now? What were we talking about? Oh my god. There it is again. Come on, there's no way that you don't see that. Come on, are you really not seeing this right now? Also, really not Muffin. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime, by the way. What? Is no one seeing the Is nobody seeing this fish right now? Oh my god, there's a fish on my stream! What the hell is that? Oh my god. Oh god. How are you not? Okay, no, first of all, I took my night medicine. You hear that? I'm shaking it under the desk. I took my night medicine. Aren't I a cat? I'm not scared of a fish. Okay, if you saw a big ass fish just whipping its tail around in your face, that you wouldn't be scared by that? It just comes out of nowhere in the shop? Okay, y'all are just crazy. You know what? I have a question for all of you. YouTube chat, I'm gonna put you down in the corner here. You can go in the corner there. YouTube chat. I miss when Streamlabs would let me just combine the chat, but like, I don't know. Lately, I've been kind of nervous that Twitch is gonna just ban me. So if I want to push for a YouTube partner one day, I can't be doing things to break TOS. Like, oh my god, like that giant ass fish. I don't know. Anyways, so tonight I am doing a stream. I'm not gonna be streaming for a super long time tonight. We're just what the fuck is that? Okay, Mari. We're just gonna... It's okay. We're just gonna take some of our boba. That was just totally normal, yeah? Uh-huh, yep. Alright, yep, alright. Pretty sure chat didn't see that. Did you all see that? You're tired, go to sleep. Wait, you guys, I think there's something in this boba. I'm not gonna lie. I think there is something in this boba. There is weird shit popping up on this screen right now. I think there's something wrong with the boba.
Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy. Both, I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
Oh my god, you guys keep fucking up my stream. Thanks, Aerith.
I'm sorry, but my sensors indicate that you are
Don't fucking touch me! What the hell? What? Guys, I'm scared. I am very scared right now. Also, YouTube chat, you just keep going in the way, don't you?
Pee pee poo poo, it's pee pee time.
Okay, you know what? That's it. I am not a weenie. Okay, why am I being bullied? Literally, the one time I decide to stream in the evening, I start getting just bullied. Like, I don't even know what I did to deserve that. I don't think I deserved that. All right, I did nothing. I did nothing to deserve this monstrosity. Also, I'm pretty sure YouTube, you all can use this. I think, did I not share it on? Oh, here, for my YouTubers. Why don't I just open this up for you so that way you can actually partake in it? Mess with Mari by using this link. Okay, it's now saved on my bio.
This what happens when you give us viewers the Tangya haha.
Tanga! It says it that way too, so I'm not crazy for calling it Tanga earlier. Okay. It's because I don't love you. Oh, I mean, well, you got the me not loving you part right. At least for the most part. I mean, I do love your money. I'm just kidding. That's the same thing, right? Yeah, I definitely got a new model. Yeah, I totally didn't have this model for like ages and just never got it
Use code
rigged
Mari
or anything.
for 20 off your new Tanga.
What the hell? No! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I have this crazy headcanon for Pokemon. Ash retires playing Nuzlocke. What the hell? Mean yolk. Oh my god, I ate you the other day. I had a really good yolk. It was in my ramen. Thanks, Ren. I will have a good stream. Because today, we're going to be doing something very interesting. I have a question for all of you. Chat, did you have a good childhood? No. You guys have the word. What? Oh my god. Okay, maybe I shouldn't laugh at the fact that you all didn't have a good childhood. Why are you... Is this why you're all watching a VTuber? Because we all just didn't... Well, it doesn't matter, because if you clicked on this stream, then that means your childhood is about to be ruined. So whether your childhood was already not that great, I'm about to make it worse. Or if you had a good childhood, it's about to get ruined. Mostly a loner, but you guys are so serious. Come on. Come on. Did you not read my stream title? Come on. Come on. Stop. Stop giving me the stupid fish thing. I hate that stupid fish. That fish is evil. I hate it. I hate it. That fish is gonna be the death of me. I'm gonna have so many nightmares about that fish. I'm sorry you didn't have a good childhood, chat. And it's gonna get worse. What a weird... Oh gosh, wow. Earlier today during the productivity stream, we were talking about our childhoods. Actually, no one asked if I had a good childhood. Someone asked me if I had a good childhood. Come on. Ask me. Ask me if I had a good childhood. Well, you know what? I don't need you to ask me.
Did you had a good
Mari.
childhood, Mari?
Did I have a good childhood? I think so. Well, that also doesn't matter. Actually, you know, I don't know if I did or not, because I spent the majority of my childhood watching cartoons on, like, Disney, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network, which, unfortunately... Did Cartoon Network shut down recently? I don't remember. Hold on. Did Cartoon Network shut down? Yeah, it says no. It's not shutting down. Yes?
Wow.
Yes. Wow. 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 I don't remember if it is shutting down or not. So if it is shutting down, RIP Cartoon Network. But you know, Cartoon Network might be a shell of its former self, but it's still hanging on a thread. Well, I can't wait to cut that tonight. Yeah, it's actually kind of unfortunate too. Because, you know, like, okay, there was a lot of shows that I would watch because I didn't really have that much of a childhood. All I did was just watch cartoons. So, some of the cartoons that I grew up watching were kind of like, I don't know, they were all over the place because not everything that I was watching was like canon at that time. Like, I'd watch a lot of older cartoons. Like, I watched a lot of like Tom and Jerry. I liked watching Courage the Cowardly Dog. I liked watching Edda and Eddie. I also unironically liked watching Caillou growing up. I know that's kind of weird, right? But I did. And you know, while I loved these shows growing up, I always thought about how
there's gonna be love. So much he's gonna drown in it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I did watch a lot of SpongeBob, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Yeah, Samurai Jack. Yeah. Yes. Popeye. I did watch Popeye. Yeah. I watched so many cartoons. I'm not even kidding you. But like, okay, be honest with me, okay? I always thought about how weird some of these cartoons were. Like, there is no way, all right, that Popeye could just eat a bunch of spinach and then just get buff. I ate spinach, a whole bunch of spinach, and I threw up. So clearly that doesn't work the same way. And the Powerpuff Girls, I did watch that too. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah. You never questioned. Okay, well, okay, you're gonna tell me you never wondered what was going on with Courage during those episodes. Like, are we not going to address that one moon episode? Because it was I don't know, that episode gave me nightmares. I don't know, I just always like I loved those cartoons, but I kind of thought that some of them were a little weird. So I did watch Looney Tunes. I watched a little bit of Looney Tunes. I wasn't like the biggest fan of them. I did like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I did like those. I see. You like the entertainment stuff without question. Ah, it's called brain rot. Brain rot. Well, speaking of that, I did some digging, okay? I did some digging after watching this one YouTube video about cartoon conspiracy theories that will ruin
Return
your
the slab
childhood.
or suffer the curse.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
We're not doing this. 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 Anyways, what I found will ruin your childhood, everyone, okay? All right. I actually found 20 top cartoon fan conspiracy theories. And so today, for this fun little nightly stream, we're going to take a look at some of the most popular cartoon conspiracy theories, and we're going to decide if they sound legit or not, because as I was doing my research, I've discovered that there are a lot of crazy theories going around some of these shows. And I'm not even kidding you, there's a lot of them. You might have seen some of these theories, maybe. And maybe some of them will be kind of new to you. You can't do it. Big blue marble on Sunday mornings to stand up for the pen pal thing. They had a pen pal thing. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe next time when I stream, I might be able to get YouTube chat to look as nice and pretty as the Twitch one. I just didn't have time to today. And I felt kind of weird just having Twitch chat up. So I actually don't mind if I have YouTube chat and Twitch chat just both screaming at me from different directions. It doesn't bother me all too much. I think a lot of us have already seen the not safe for work adaptations on popular cartoons. What the hell are you watching? Alright, so let me swap over here. YouTube always has a massive delay. Actually, I could probably change the delay. Oh no, I can't change the delay because I'm streaming. Next time I'll change the delay. I can make the latency the same as Twitch. So that way you all get it the same way as Twitch. My bad, it's late, okay? It's my first time streaming this late. Don't be... it's not my fault. Ooh. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Do I mew? What you mean? You mean like, oh, you're talking about if I can meow? You're like, hey! What's wrong with my meows? You don't like that? You don't like that? Okay, fine. No, that's cool. That's cool. It's okay. I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset at all. Why are you crying? Stop crying. YouTube chat can go up top there. Because I realized that you're in white mode. What the hell was that? Honestly, I think... God, are my meds kicking in yet or what? Jesus Christ, I keep seeing cats pop up on screen. Okay, so... Let's start off with this. Yes. Actually, would you all prefer if we did a big screen like this? Or would you prefer if I had it where where I have it like this? Would you prefer like on the bottom like this or big screen? I can have the chat combined if I use the same thingy, but I have Streamlabs for YouTube chat today and I have Stream Elements for Twitch chat.
You have no skills and you're a loser!
Squidward, you're an asshole, you know that? God, why are you so toxic? No? I mean, we could do the big one. We could do the big one. But if we do the big one like this, you're gonna see a lot of white like this. But if you're okay with like seeing all the white, then we can just do it on this one. Alright, I mean, if you all don't care, then you don't care, that's fine. Dark Reader? Wait, what's Dark Reader? Oh my god. Are you saying I can put this in dark mode? I need this linked on Discord. Are you kidding me? Oh wow, I'm gonna have to... I will get that next time. I will get that next time. Honestly, I don't mind the light mode all too much. It's keeping me awake right now, so... Yeah. It's okay.
I'm waiting, old man.
What the hell? I'm okay. Alright, fine. I will read. Okay. Okay. Let's start with the first conspiracy theory. I don't know how many of you have watched Scooby-Doo growing up, but the first one here, I'll like make it bigger for us to all see, is the economic depression. So Scooby-Doo, where are you? The 1969 to the 78, like that era Scooby-Doo. It says here, perhaps it wasn't just the monsters that Mystery Incorporated had to be afraid of. According to one theory, the original Scooby-Doo series was actually set during a time when the economy had gone bust. Things were so dire that even well-known individuals like celebrities, intellectuals, and so forth became criminals to survive the desperate financial climate, all while dressing up as creatures that the blame wouldn't be put on them. So imagine every episode of Scooby-Doo when they would try to unmask the villain, right? And it's a celebrity or something because they're committing crimes to try to survive during the economic depression. It might sound like a stretch, but you gotta admit, there were a lot of abandoned buildings in downtrodden areas of that show. Sign of the times. Personally, I can kind of see this, maybe, but I just feel like, why would celebrities be in such a dire situation that they would have to go around and committing crimes and like steal and all that other stuff? That just doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like they, during these times, would be okay. Like, I feel like that's the part that sounds like a stretch. So I kind of feel like I'm on the fence if this one would be considered legit or not. I don't know how all of you feel personally. We're here. How about we run a poll or something to decide.
Because I'm all out of money!
What the fuck? What was that? What the hell was that? Okay, I'll let you all vote if you think this one's legit or not. Oh, God. I personally feel like this one might be a bit of a stretch. I don't know. I feel like... I personally say no. Don't let me sway you. I feel like it's not legit. But I'll let you all vote about it before we talk about the next one. They did it for insurance money. Actually... that kind of does make it sound a bit more legit. Imagine, like, going around just abandoned buildings because you're trying to get insurance money. Oh, actually, that's not that far off. There are some people who, like, get married and then they take out, like, a life insurance policy and then they, like, murder their significant other for that life insurance policy. So there have been other, like, times for that. Okay, so it looks like YouTube chat says yes and Twitch chat says no. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with I don't think it's that legit. I would have to agree with Twitch chat on this one. Alright. Next one. Claw is Gadget. Now, how many of you grew up watching Inspector Gadget? This was from 1983 to 86. So, this says here, this fan theory is a shot to the heart of this lighthearted cartoon about everyone's favorite robotic detective. The theory in question states that Dr. Claw is actually the real, or at least the original Inspector Gadget, who supposedly died via an explosion. His genius niece Penny then created a robotic replica out of grief. This would explain why Claw pretty much always escapes from the villain's clutches unscathed. He wouldn't want to actually harm his own niece and only wants to destroy his mechanical replacement. It also explains why we never actually see Dr. Claw's face. I never watched Inspector Gadget. That I don't like. I saw a little bit of Inspector Gadget, but it kind of creeped me out. I don't know why, but that series just wasn't my thing personally. So I don't know. It didn't work because he was an idiot. What? That's crazy. People do the dumbest things for money. I kid you not. Honestly, I don't mind Watch Mojo all too much because I think it's kind of amusing how, like, I don't know, I could see this being legit. This actually seems like a legitimate plot line, even though I was too scared to watch Inspector Gadget. It's one of those things where, like, I could see it being some kind of just unexpected twist or something. You know, I've played Kingdom Hearts, alright? I'm already kind of acquainted with this whole concept of, like, the main character having multiple versions of themselves, just existing just as other characters, but they're a part of them somehow. I feel like this could be legit. Wow, okay, so it looks like for this one, we also are divided between YouTube and Twitch. Okay, Twitch says yes. YouTube says no. Okay. Alright. I was too scared to watch Inspector Gadget, but Courage the Cowardly Dog is fine. Yes, because Courage was a cartoon. Cartoons are not scary. Cartoons are not real. They don't actually affect me. Actually, Courage did kind of affect me a little bit too much. You know, maybe watching Courage made me just more afraid and want to watch other like weird things. I don't know. What I do know is that this next one is this one's kind of interesting, okay? All right. Bill Dorative is Bobby Hill's father. All right. Any King of the Hill fans out there? Let's read this one. It's fair to say that not all children turn out like their parents, whether it's in appearance or personality. But when it comes to Hank and Bobby, the difference is like night and day.
Oh, he's hot!
You did not just say. You did not just say. I'm sorry. Who's hot? Hank, Bobby, or Bill? Like, which one's the hot one? Oh my god. That was really funny. Oh my god. Let me take a sip of my water. Oh my god. Okay. Along with how dissimilar they are, fans of the show have pointed out that there are hints that Bill might actually be Bobby's biological father. You've got the physical likeness. Okay, I can kind of see that. And the fact that the two spend so much time together bonding. Okay, wait, is that true? I've watched King of the Hill and I've never noticed how that Bill and Bobby hang out together that much. I've never like made that connection. Not to mention the little fact that Hank has a rather narrow urethra, which the Hills were originally told meant they could never have children. Damn, Hank, you may be the king, but from the sounds of it, someone got with your queen. Okay, that's kind of messed up. I don't know. What do we think? Does that sound legit? I don't know. I feel like that was really perfectly timed. I'm impressed. I could kind of see this. I definitely could. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch King of the Hill because I don't remember them spending this much time together. But it's true. Hank does have a narrow urethra, and they're always like kind of awkward whenever it comes to like Bobby. Also, Bobby is not. He doesn't have any traits from his parents at all. Like there's like nothing similar about them. I could kind of see it, but that would assume that Peggy would cheat on Hank, which just doesn't seem like her character. I feel like she has too much pride. I don't know. This is tough. Bobby. I don't know. This is kind of tough. I'm gonna have to say, man, they do kind of physically look alike too, don't they? Hold on, I need to look. Peggy's a narcissist. Okay. Bobby and Bill Dartrev. Oh my god, there really is a whole, like, there is a whole subreddit about this. Holy cow. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Look at this. It says here, I've always assumed that it was written somewhere, but I didn't see other place, so here it goes. When Peggy couldn't get pregnant due to Hank's narrow urethra, she slept with Bill on the side and had his son. It's obvious to the entire neighborhood that Bobby is nothing like Hank and everything like Bill, but they ignore it the same way they do Adele's son being fathered by John Redcorn. If you watch the show with this in mind, you spot reasons it is true all over the place, but here's a few. The Hills were told they would never get pregnant. Obvious physical likeness to Bill and dissimilarity to Hank. Bill's reoccurring crush on Peggy. Wait, what? Peggy admits under duress that she slept with Hank and one other man. The story that follows, I think, is a lie. Bill passes on the derivative recipe to Bobby to keep the family tradition alive. Redcorn does something similar by sending Dale's son his spirit quest thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, hello, readers. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're all here to join us on the cartoon fan conspiracy theories that are going to ruin your childhood. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Kefla Desu. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. I'm Mari, and we're currently trying to figure out if Bill is Bobby Hill's real father. You know, I'm kind of like, I see it. Peggy warns against Bobby spending time with, but I can kind of see it. You know what? I'm going to have to say this is legit. This is definitely legit. Don't touch. Don't touch. No touch. No touchy. No touchy. But yeah, feel free to just kind of chill and vibe with us. We are just going down the list. Maybe some of you might like this next one. We have the Flintstones live in the future. Also, let me give you a shout out real quick too. Shout out. Yeah, but feel free to chill with us. Thank you. Oh God. Of course, there's gonna... Oh my God, the Flintstones is really this old? The Flintstones live in the future. From 1960 to 66. Who grew up watching the Flintstones? Maybe you might know about this conspiracy. If you thought Bedrock's favorite family was kicking it back in the Stone Age, then this theory will make you think again. Evidence for this one comes from the 1978 TV movie The Jetsons Meets the Flintstones, where a malfunction with a time machine leads two of animation's most beloved families to share the screen. How does this support the theory? Well, the time machine was created by Elroy Jetson to bring his family to the future. Ooh. That is further in time than the future in which they already live. But what if the machine actually worked? We know the Jetsons live in the sky, and perhaps they're doing that to avoid that nuclear wasteland below that's been brewing into another Stone Age. That means the Flintstones is actually set up in a post-apocalyptic future instead of the thousands of years in the past. And mind you, everybody, do you all remember the Flintstones having a Christmas episode? The Flintstones was the first TV show to depict a couple in, but that's true. That is true. Oh, man. I feel like... Oh, man. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to... We'll do another poll. I think this is legit. This kind of messes with me. Because, like, I didn't understand why this... Like, why they had Christmas. It just didn't make any sense. Other than it was just for shows, right? Is this legit? We got yes. We got no. So what do you all think? Do you think this is legit? Let's start this. I wish I could just automatically copy polls. I don't know. I could kind of see this. I personally think this is legit because think about it. They're always up in the sky, right? What if the Flintstones were just survivors who lived below the Jetsons? Where the air is sheltered and neither of them wants to meet again. And that's why when they tried to do the time machine thing, they just fell back down on the ground. And that's how they met each other. That is crazy to think about. What if like the scraps of their technology from the sky above just falls down and that's why they're able to build their little cars and like ride the dinosaurs and all this other crazy stuff? Yeah, you think about that. Yeah, you think about that. It is in fact a cartoon universe, so anything can go. That's true. The Flintstones do live in the future. Not a theory, it's a fact. The Flintstones are living on the ground while the Jetsons are up in the sky. And this is the craziest part too. Like, what if like... I wonder what could have caused the post-apocalyptic like future for this to happen. I don't know. I think this is legit. I could see it. Wow, y'all are split on these. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, I guess we'll move on to the next one. Okay, now this next one is wild, right? God, I don't even want to say this. This is wild. Okay. How many of you grew up watching Tom and Jerry?
We have technology.
What the hell, Patrick? We have technology, and it's just the Flintstones. I love that. That was so good. I'm glad you all like the Tangia. I'm glad you all like that. I like it. All right. So, Nazi propaganda. Okay, you know the drill. Tomcat tries his best to take out his mousy nemesis Jerry with all manner of nefarious and ill-conceived ideas. But were you aware that these two are the physical representations of countries? That's right. Someone out there posted a theory that states Tom and Jerry represent the Tommies and Jerrys, aka the British and the Germans, during the early years of World War II. So if you put that into context, we've been watching Nazi Germany outdo the Brits with their superior intelligence all these years. Creepy. Is this legit, chat? Is this legit? I mean, oh my god. Tom and Jerry was like one of my favorite like cartoons growing up. And that's I mean, they are really violent towards each other, but no, I'm gonna call it cap. Look, I might have taken my night meds, all right, but I'm calling cap on this one. I don't want to believe this one's true. Like, here's the thing. I can totally see the World War II propaganda, like, sure, but I just don't want to, like... I don't want to believe that's true. That. Oh gosh, it used to be U.S. propaganda like Popeye. What? But that's like. That makes me so sad. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Why can't we just enjoy a cat and a mouse just fighting each other? Like, why can't we just make it simple and just nice? Like, I don't know why we gotta go this extra with it. Man. I don't think it's deep. It's not like there's much plot to besides cartoon physics at its peak. That's what I think too. That's what I think too. I can see it, but I'm wearing sunglasses and therefore it's not true. I call not legit on this one. Alright. Okay. Alright, let me move on to the next one. Ooh, this one's really cool. Ooh. Okay, I'm excited for this one. Let's see here. Gosh, is it hot in this room? It is so hot in here. All right. Peach Creek is purgatory. How many of you have watched Ed and Eddie? 1999 to 2009. Can you believe? Wait, 2009? That was like... Oh my god, that was like almost 2 decades ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you ever wonder why we never saw Ed and Eddie's parents and why they were perpetually stuck in the cul-de-sac?
Yes, that's my horse.
Ed boy, that's my horse. I freaking love Rolf. He's so dumb. That was so good. I do remember this theory, but here, let me read it for everyone else who might not have known. Thank you for that. It was really funny. Well, this theory says it's because they're all stuck in purgatory. No, we are not kidding. Each character apparently died as a child at different points in time, and now remains confined to their suburban afterlife. For example, Rolf spends most of his time with farm animals because he died in 1903. Eddie is so obsessed with money and wealth because he died during the Great Depression, and Ed loves comic books so much because he died right as their popularity soared, near the end of the Second World War. I'm not gonna lie, I could kind of see this. Life is a series of open doors, Ed boy. I love the whole "that's my horse" and they just start slapping each other. That was just so dumb. Oh my gosh, I loved Ed and Eddie. It was so stupid. Like Ed was like, but I love chickens, Eddie. And I loved that. I loved that so much. It was so dumb and stupid. It just You don't see it? You don't think all the children died? Okay, hold on. We gotta look this up. We gotta look this up. Ed, and Eddie conspiracy theory. I have heard of this one. Oh yeah, there's like so many arguments about this apparently, like...
Who's there?
Oh, wait, my leg's cut. Break it up. Get out of the way, make room.
I think I'm sitting on a nail.
My turn!
Hey!
Y'all, note to self, never let me take my medicine right before stream, because clearly you all saw that, right? Like, I saw the Ed boys just tried to appear on stream. Like, I am so tired. I am so tired. So, what do you mean you didn't see it? They were right there, Ed boy! Y'all are messing. Okay, fine. Fine, we're moving on to the next one. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Hello, Ed boys. Many couch potato head boys like yourself.
I gotta stop drinking this boba. There are things that I cannot unsee from this stream. Holy cow. What the? Okay, I saw that one. Oh gosh. How are there so many Ed, and Eddie? Oh my god, I'm like messing up the What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck? Get off me! What the fuck? Someone is about to get very, very jammy if you do that. Someone's about to get very jammy. Now let's talk about post-traumatic stress disorder. What the fuck? We have spent an entire hour of me getting sucked off by Ed. What the actual hell? No more sucking me, okay? We are gonna talk about post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
You can dream this. I wonder if Buzz and Woody ever met some of Andy's mom's toys, especially since they probably have the same names.
You're probably right. You're probably right, actually. Holy shoot. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, that's another conspiracy theory we can talk about another day. Anyways, something that's a bit more serious of a theory here. Donald Duck franchise, 1934. It's no secret that Donald doesn't exactly have the best temperament and that he goes on the odd rant every now and again. While most of us just find it funny and associate it with his character, some have claimed that his escalating rage is a result of his PTSD. How did he get such a thing? Well, as a Second World War paratrooper, poor old Donald was used for plenty of military propaganda back in the day. With one cartoon showing him fighting against the Japanese by himself. That's bound to drive anyone over the edge. And here's the thing. Personally, I hate Donald Duck. I am actually emotionally scarred. Like, I have so much emotional damage from Donald Duck from Kingdom Hearts. And despite him potentially having PTSD, which, you know, I could kind of believe this because there was a lot of like propaganda with Disney back in the day. I could kind of see this. I just don't like Donald because he's a terrible healer in Kingdom Hearts. He literally never heals. He'd be like, Sawara, and then die before he could heal me. It's the forbidden knowledge. You're right. It's the forbidden knowledge. I could definitely see this one. I think this is legit. Why was that so accurate? Why was what so accurate? What, my Donald Duck voice? I don't sound like Donald Duck. Oh god, that sounded terrible. Oh my god. Oh, that was really, really bad. Donald Duck was more chill before the war. I think that's legit. I could definitely see that happening. That's probably why he's so... I don't know. Something ain't right about that duck. Alright, let's talk about the next one then. Now, this one's kind of sad too. This one is... Charlie Brown is dying of cancer. The Peanuts franchise, 1947. You thought Charlie Brown was just an unlucky kid who happened to have a receding hairline? Actually, according to this theory, he's got terminal cancer. That's very sad. Not horrifically dark enough for you? The reason he always seems so down and life doesn't seem to give him a break is that his adventures in his entire life are all an illusion. In other words, nothing but a dream created out of sadness for his brief existence. Each of his failures is just his own misery manifesting itself. Try to watch any Charlie special now without... What? Okay, that was really perfectly timed, but goddamn! I find it... Thank you so much for the bits,
We're
by the
no
way.
strangers
Yasa.
to love. You know the rules, and so do I do. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how
There's no
I'm
way
feeling.
Michael Scott is singing this right
Gotta
now.
make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you cutting it off. Here, as I don't want this
What the?
taking up too much time.
Why is he so slow when he talks? What the hell? Thank you for that. Why he's like, never gonna give you up. That's so funny. Yeah, so you're saying, I find it offensive Donald Duck is the only character in Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy that can cast Zeta Flare aside from Bahamut. Wait, why is it offensive? Is this like a proposal? You look up Mickey Mouse in Vietnam. Oh, yeah, I do know that there was like a lot of propaganda for it. Man, poor Charlie Brown. That's actually kind of sad. That's why is that why he's bald? Man, that's kind of sad. Let's see here. Okay. Is this legit? Yes? No? Is this legit? Yes? No. What about Linus? What did you mean? What you mean? Okay, so this one... Okay, okay. How many of you watched Samurai Jack? This one is the shared universe theory. Crossovers are nothing new, and if fans even get a whiff that some of their favorite cartoons are entangled in some subtle or overt way, you can be sure they'll find evidence of it. Given the history of Cartoon Network's proprietary properties making random cameos between shows, it's no surprise that people latch onto this particular theory, which is that apparently everyone's favorite time-traveling samurai was roaming around the post-apocalyptic but past version of Townsville this whole time. Given the identical landmarks seen throughout some episodes, the idea certainly has some merit. Meanwhile, there are others who insist that Jack and Professor Utonium are the same person. Oh man, time travel makes our heads spin. Wait a minute. Jack and Professor Utonium are the same person? No. You can buy that? You think so? Yo, chat, should I go to bed? I don't want to go to bed yet. We still got 11 more. We still got 11 more to go, and then we go to bed. Look, I already took my medicine. I still got time, okay? I still got time. If you thought cartoons had bad stuff later associated with it, just wait until you hear about some of the behind-the-scenes scandals related to many of the popular sitcoms you saw in your child. That could be the next stream topic. We'll do sitcoms next time. I don't have enough energy or brain cells to do all that today. Can't sleep. I'm spending time with my cracked out black cat girl. Oh wait, we don't call myself the black cat. That sounds a little too sus. I'm the Kuro cat. But it's one in the meowing. I have the same person in their relatives. I could actually, you know, I could kind of buy this. I think this is legit. This is probably the most legit one out of all of these so far. Yeah.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
What the heck? Patrick's so mean. Yo, like, what did I do? Okay, fine. Let's talk about Wall-E doomed the earth, alright? How many of you watched Wall-E? Because I have never seen Wall-E, so I don't know anything about this. So, yeah, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. Wall-E is a lovesick robot that travels the stars to be with the one that he loves, and he has a voice that just makes you want to pinch his metallic cheeks. Well, what you didn't know about him is that this little guy actually doomed the planet. Didn't you wonder why the planet was covered in garbage at the beginning of the Pixar flick? That's because, according to this theory, Wall-E destroyed all the other robots, took what he needed from their bodies to fix himself up, kept certain items of trash to decorate his home instead of compacting them, and left the robo-corpses of his fellow brethren scattered across the wasteland that was once Earth. Thanks, Wall-E. I've never seen Wall-E, so I have, like, zero input on this. What does Wall-E even look like? Wait, what? You're telling me this little guy here destroyed all of those robots? This little guy right here? This little guy? I believe it. I could see it. Wall-E is way too much of a sweetie to hurt anyone. Aw, poor Wall-E. That is so interesting. Okay. Alright. Now this one's a little fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Crocker's Advances. How many of you have grown up watching the Very Odd Parents? Well, I've grown up watching this, so brace yourself, people, because this one is bleak. Some fans theorize that Cosmo and Wanda could actually just be metaphors for antidepressants. Well, this theory takes things a step further by stating that they are delusions of Timmy Turner's actual deceased godparents. He imagines them watching over him and granting his wishes, all in a bid to keep himself happy since his real parents don't care about him. He is one heck of a volatile babysitter, and Mr. Crocker's scheme to capture his fairy godparents is in reality just him making, advances on Timmy. Yeesh.
You what?
Yeah, so... Crocker was pretty strange. Number 10 is an anti-theory. What does that mean? You know there's a theory about Wall-E that has to do with cannibalism? No? I've never seen Wall-E, so that's interesting. Also, you what? That was good timing. I don't like this one. But, like, okay, yeah, he's weird, but I don't think he's that weird. I kind of feel like this is a stretch. This is like... This is a stretch for sure. I want to say this is not legit. Like, I feel like this is too much. Like, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense because Cosmo and Wanda, they stop hanging out with you once you grow up and you don't believe in the fairies anymore. So that just doesn't make any sense. I call cap on this. I don't think this is legit. I think it's just a theory made up to be shocking. I'd have to agree with that. His ear is on his neck. True. Oh yeah, you know you can never trust someone whose ear is on their neck, you know? Never trust someone who has multiple ears, like ears on the sides of their head as well as like cat ears at the same time. You never trust someone who has multiple ears like that. It just doesn't make any sense like that. What did I just come back into? Fairy! Alright, now this next one I have definitely heard before. So, how many of you have watched Winnie the Pooh? This one is Winnie and Friends' mental disorders. The classic tales of Pooh Bear and his friends are beloved by children and adults everywhere. This makes things especially lovely considering this theory in which the timeless characters have been diagnosed with a psychiatric disorder. We are not joking. It goes like this. Pooh is impulsive with obsessive fixations. Piglet has general anxiety. Tigger has ADHD. Owl is dyslexic. Rabbit has OCD. And not surprisingly, Eeyore is a major depressive. We could have seen the Eeyore one coming, but does this maybe mean Christopher Robin is their therapist? I have seen this theory circle around for a very long time. Am I trying to tell you something? No. Yeah, the owl's dyslexic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least that's just the theory. I'm just kidding. I almost said a gay theory. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways.
Oh, hey, who left this bowl of onions here?
Who left this bowl of onions? Listen, I'm trying so hard to stay awake right now. I kid you not. I'm like ready to pass out, but I really want to go through these conspiracies with all of you. We don't have that much left. We only have just a couple, but I'm trying so hard. So these memes that y'all keep posting, like shout out to you, Todd. Not Todd. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm like saying your name wrong. Ted. Thank you. It's making me laugh and it's keeping me awake. Okay. All right. This next one is Pinky is the genius. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Ted. I'm so sorry. We need to keep going down this rabbit hole. Yes, we are. So Pinky and the Brain, 1995 to 1999. Wow, that's a really short cartoon series. How can one of the cartoon's most lovable idiots possibly be smarter than the megalomaniac? Whoa, that's a difficult word to say. Maniacal mouse who dreams of taking over the world. Well, what if the brain is so loco in the head that all of his thoughts of world domination are the results of madness? The pair's endeavors could be nothing more than delusions in his oversized head. That's crazy. But even if they aren't, you only need to look a little more closely to see that more often than not, it's Pinky's observations and comments that make the most logical sense compared to their brain's ramblings. One is a genius, the other's insane, but which is which?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
The inner imaginations of mine are an enigma. Honestly, I think I could see this. This sounds legit. I kind of want to watch Pinky and the Brain. I think I've only seen a couple of episodes before. I'm gonna have to watch this since, as someone who often goes down many tangents and rabbit holes and just kind of rambles nonsensical bullshit, like, I just so you all know, remember, yesterday I peed on my hand, okay? And then I found a Shure podcast boom arm on the side of the road. Why do you hate me? What is wrong? Why do you hate me? Why would you do that? Why did you do that? Is it? I didn't even pee on my hand on purpose. I was at the doctor's. I had to. The doctor made me pee on a cup. Not on a cup. In a cup. I had to. I had no choice. What the f- What? Oh my god, what are these? This? I'm so happy I set this up. I really hope you're all enjoying the Tangia bot. This is hilarious. I do have Sticky Bomb as well. We're gonna do a stream either next week or after I come back from TwitchCon, where I will make custom stickers for Sticky Bomb. So if you want to like put a cream pie in my face, if you want to put a banana or like an apple cat, or like you want to say some positive affirmations, we can do a nice, lovely drawing stream and come up with a bunch of customized stickers. But speaking of this, we're on to the next one now, okay? It's time for the Pokemon War. How many of you heard about this one? For an anime about fighting Pokémon monsters, there doesn't really seem to be any horrifically mature content in Pokemon. At least as far as the original season is concerned. Or is there? According to this theory, the amount of gym leaders and organized crime, plus the fact that Ash and Gary are both missing parents, is because they are the generation born after a terrible war fought with Pokemon. While this creepypasta may seem more concrete with video games, it does raise some interesting points. Where is Ash's dad anyway? I'm convinced that Ash's dad is Professor Oak, and that's why they're always hanging out with each other. You can probably face a banana said to think, no, this is from yesterday. Don't you remember? Oh wait, were you in the productivity stream the other day where they were talking about that? That wasn't even my idea. That was the mods' idea. So go yell at the mods. So is it just me, or are a lot of these conspiracy theories based off of like the war? I find that very interesting how so many of them are based off of the war. I personally think that Professor Oak is in fact the dad. But this does seem plausible, I think. I feel like it's also interesting that this is a creepypasta too. I think this is legit. I could see this. War, coma. Oh my god, that's right. That's right. The whole coma one. That one is probably one of my more favorite type of conspiracies of Pokemon. I do like that one a lot. I don't remember if that... Wait, oh wait, no, it is. It is. Okay, let's hold off on that then. We have another Fairy Odd Parents conspiracy here. Timmy's on antidepressants. So, here comes another kick to the childhood. What is that? A kick to the childhood, what? While you may have thought that Timmy Turner was a lucky little boy with fairy godparents that could grant his every wish, what you were actually seeing was a metaphor of Timmy taking antidepressants to ensure he made it through the day. How does this make sense? Well, this theory states that this scenario is possible because the godparents only appear when Timmy's life starts to take a tumble, but they aren't around when he doesn't need them. On top of this, too much of their magic is shown to have disastrous results on Timmy's personality. On Timmy personally. But hey, at least it's better than the alternative theory that they are just being imagined by an abused boy. Yeah, we're not going anywhere near that one. Yeah, I really didn't like this one earlier. Like, that one's just really weird. I feel like this is not legit either. I just don't think that Cosmo and Wanda represent antidepressants. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, why can't cartoons just be cartoons and just leave it at that and just let them be? I don't get it. I call cap on that one. Now, this one is one that we were talking about a moment ago, okay? This is one of my other favorite conspiracy theories, okay? This one I do know about. The comatose Ash from the Pokemon franchise. Yeah. When did this account happen? Where have you been? I announced it on my main channel. This is the entertainment stuff. This is where we do really cool, fun stuff. But hi, welcome in, everyone. Any cartoon theory can just be the main kid is on meds. Hey! I'm on meds, so what does that mean? Am I the main character? I am the main character, yeah. That's right, I am the main character. Yeah, that's right. Thank God for meds. Alright. I kind of like the comatose Ash idea personally, but we'll read it in a second. What's my favorite outfit to wear at the beach? Nothing! I'm just kidding. Anyways, so welcome in, Ada. Glad to have you in here, and just in time for the comatose Ash conspiracy theory. A lot of entries on this list involve the fantastical elements of their respective shows being nothing more than figments of the imagination. Well, this one deals with an entire world being made up in the mind of a comatose Ash Ketchum. One theorist makes the point that the tone of Pokemon can become much lighter after Ash was struck by lightning in an earlier episode. Ever since then, Team Rocket became less menacing, and the 10-year-old can somehow traverse freely in the world without consequences. The fact that there are multiple Nurse Joys and Officer Jennies, plus countless of other examples, seems to support the idea that his dream to become a Pokemon Master may actually just be a dream after all. I feel like this is legit, because I did always find it kind of weird how there was so many Nurse Joys and Officer Jennies, and it's always just the same person, so maybe that's like the only nurse and officer he's ever seen. So, I think this is definitely legit. Like, this is probably one of the more argumentative legit theories on this whole entire thing. At least that's how I feel personally. Oh my goodness, I am sweating. I feel like I wish I was on a beach right now so I didn't have to wear all these. You see it, yeah. You've heard of a theory about the Pokemon games? Oh god. Which one is it? There are so many Pokemon conspiracies. Maybe one day we'll take a stream and we'll just kind of go down the whole entire rabbit hole of Pokemon conspiracies, because there are a lot. But with that being said, the 7 Deadly Sins conspiracy theory. How many of you watched SpongeBob SquarePants? Well, who would have guessed that Bikini Bottom's most iconic residence would actually represent something as dark as the 7 sins? It's not all crazy when you think about it. Yeah? SpongeBob has a lust for life, while Pearl is obsessed with males. Mr. Krabs is the greediest thing under the sea. Sandy takes great pride in her work. Patrick beats everyone. Patrick bests everyone when it comes to sloth. Both Gary and Mrs. Puff have been shown to be quite gluttonous. Plankton is obviously envious of the Krusty Krab's success, and Squidward, well, we all know how wrathful SpongeBob makes him. Turns out this show attracts weird theories since there's another one that suggests these 7 represent narcotics. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Narcotics? What type of narcotics could you be?
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!
All right, which one represents the Adderall? I need to know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's a stimulant. That's crazy. So, all right, I've heard the 7 Deadly Sins one before. This was like growing up. I think this theory, I agree. This theory is very funny. I could totally see this. There was also like a theory that said like SpongeBob is gay and like Patrick is based off of like the creator's autistic son and stuff like that. Like, there's been so many wild conspiracy theories about SpongeBob. I feel like it's a bit of a stretch with the 7 Deadly Sins, but I could see it. I could see it. So I don't know. I think this one could be legit as well. The Pokemon game theory for every single one that is the protagonist of a Make-A-Wish Kid Foundation. Think about it. How could a kid beat up a crime syndicate and numerous gods and become champion? That's crazy. Could you imagine? What if it's all just a dream? Look, there's a lot of crazy things that can happen in dreams. I would know. Ooh, okay, we're almost done, okay? All in Angelica's imagination. This is from Rugrats. Speaking of dreams, in this fan theory, it turns out that all of those adorable babies on Rugrats were nothing more than projections of a 3-year-old's psychological breakdown. Because yes, a 3-year-old is going to have a psychological breakdown. We all thought Angelica was just moody because of her age and spoiled upbringing, but here it's said that her attitude is actually due to the traumatic events of Rugrats' death. Yep, apparently Chucky died with his mother in a crash, which is why his father's...
Don't let your kids watch it!
I don't have words for what that was just now. I don't have words for what that was just now. That was crazy. That scared me too. By the way, are the sound alerts too loud? Let me know, because they sound fine for me, but if I need to turn them down, I can. Just let me know. Now let's talk about how the Rugrats died. Okay, so Tommy was stillborn, which is why Uncle Stu is constantly making toys. Example for like the son he never had. As for the DeVell twins, they were just a projection of an aborted baby, so Angelica projected them as identical twins since the gender remained unknown. Now, I don't know about all of you, but I don't think it sounds legit that a 3-year-old's gonna have a psychotic breakdown over a bunch of babies dying. Like, how would she have the cognitive thinking skills to understand like who these babies were and like that they died? Like, she was only 3 years old, you know? Not only that, but they had like the Rugrats all grown up stuff when they were all adults. So unless she's just schizophrenic and just imagining them. Unless she's just schizophrenic and imagining them, I just don't think this one's legit. And boo you, Patrick! I think this one's a stretch. Also, Sashi, take your time. I might be going to Betty Buys by the time you get back, though. I think this is a stretch. And I like my model, too. I like it. I like it. I like my hair. I like my boba. Oh, no. I don't know. I feel very cute. Okay. Oh, here's one about me. Here's one about me. This one has to do with one of my favorite shows, Courage the Cowardly Dog. There are no monsters. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Hi, welcome in, everyone. We're reading conspiracy theories. We only have 2 more left, okay? This is the second to the last one. And this is about my childhood cartoon. Despite his timid nature in the face of the supernatural horrors going on in the middle of nowhere, Courage never fails to protect his owners from the many monsters and psychopaths that seem to come their way. This would be all fine and dandy, except what if they're not all as scary as he thinks they are? Given that he's just a dog and the world probably looks a lot different to him, the entire show could be nothing more than Courage's canine perception tricking him into thinking he and his humans are in danger, when the truth is all of those monsters he thinks he's seen are just people. But to be honest, we're not sure if that's uplifting or even more depressing. I kid you not, growing up watching that show, I had nightmares. I had so many nightmares from that show. I still love Courage a lot. But you know what? This sounds legit to me because think about it. The show is in the perspective of a dog, a small dog at that. And if you think about it, some of you are new here, so you don't remember Momo. But for those of you who remember Momo, she had a lot of anxiety. That was my old dog who had passed away. And sometimes I would be sitting down on the couch watching TV with her, and I would remember Momo would, like, out of nowhere just start freaking out. And it's because she would see, like, a shadow from the outside. And, like, to her, that shadow was, like, something really scary. And I think this is interesting because for Courage, we don't know what is going on inside that dog's head and how he perceives things throughout the entire show. So I feel like, you know, maybe in Courage's mind, these look like monsters and it is scary to him because he doesn't understand him and he's just a dog, you know? So yeah, like I feel like this could be legit. I could totally see this. That show made me look over my shoulder all the time. Like, that show gave me nightmares, man. Oh, I thought you meant that scary Momo. Wait, what scary Momo? Courage scared you as a child and I return. Return the slab or suffer my curse. What's your offer? And then he just gets mauled by like locusts or something. All right, last but not least, another World War II reference of a conspiracy. There were a lot of World War II references in these. Allegory for the Holocaust. And this is a newer one, Toy Story 3? Actually, Toy Story 3 is like almost a decade ago. Actually, yeah, it is a decade ago. Wow, that's crazy. There was no doubt that the third installments of the Toy Story franchise is definitely the darkest. However, we bet that you wouldn't have guessed that the Oscar-winning computer animated movie also seemed to have some unsettling parallels to the Holocaust. First off, the toys are first to leave their home and then find themselves at Sunnyside Daycare, where they are imprisoned and routinely mistreated and injured. Near the film's climax, there's a scene that looks like they are all about to perish in an incinerator together. If you replace a few of those key characters and locations with some of the victims and perpetrators of World War II, there's definitely a disturbing similarity. And like, I would like to imagine at this point, not Disney. I don't know why I just said Disney. I would like to imagine at this point in 2010, we wouldn't be making like references to stuff like this, but that is kind of If this is true, that is kind of messed up that there would be so many simulators. I don't like that I could see this. I feel like I don't like that I can kind of make the connections, and I can't tell if it's just because I'm really tired and my medication has like fully kicked in, which the medication that I take is specifically meant to like help me fall asleep. So I am like, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm ready for bed. Yeah, I don't think it's the main theme of Toy Story 3 that it's just kind of like unsettling to think about the similarities of that. Like it's just very weird, you know? Wow. Out of all of these theories, which one is all of yours favorites? I think if I had to choose personally, I really like mm, I like the courage one the best because I feel like that's the most legit one out of all of them personally. Bobby Hill. I like that. That's funny. Bobby. 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 Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Wow. I'm glad to hear that. Wow. Oh dang. Oh my gosh. I am so eepy. So what do we think about the late night stream? Do we like these? I can try my best to do more late night stuff like this. I can't guarantee it will happen all the time though, because obviously, I have to get my baby buys, but I'm glad I got to do some fun stream stuff with all of you. Any story with characters that are removed from their environment could easily classify as a World War II reference. That's honestly...
Hi, everyone. I remember you all in therapy.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? I think with that, I think this means I need to go to bed. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so freaking done. I'm dead. I'm so done. Oh gosh, the Ed and Eddie one was really good too. This was a very clippable stream. Cool. Don't worry. Tomorrow I will stream in the morning. We'll do some more productivity stuff. Not super long though. We'll do a little bit of productivity stuff and then we'll do another fun thing because I'm doing a collab tomorrow. That's right. We have a very fun collab happening. Let me grab you. I am playing a game tomorrow. Da, 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 da. Let me grab you the little thingy. Okay, let me grab it to you. Okay, so I'm just going to steal Odyssey Eurobeats stream schedule because I didn't make a schedule yet because I didn't have time to. But thank you, Odyssey, for making this. But I'm gonna be playing Lockdown Protocol with Alfina, Odyssey, Miss Lala, and Yumi. So that is happening tomorrow. But in the morning we'll do another productivity stuff. I'll like take clips and stuff from today's stream. And I still need to get some clips from the video that I uploaded today on YouTube on my main channel. I also uploaded my other video on my entertainment channel as well. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure you check out both of my YouTube channels to check out the new videos that I uploaded. I have to make some YouTube shorts out of those. And I definitely will make some out of tonight's stream as well. So yes, that is all we're going to do today. I would love to just kind of sit and talk with all of you more, maybe play like a video game, but I'm so tired. I feel like I'm like not reacting to things fully. Or actually no, to be fair, Mari, you kind of react like this anyways. You're kind of like, I kind of got, remember that black cat energy thing that I showed you earlier? I am definitely one of those right now. I'll let you guess which one. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'm so glad you liked the Tangelica thing that I set up. If you have any more suggestions for that, join Discord and let me know. As well as sticky bomb stuff. We'll get more into that like later on when I can get some more customizable things. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Thank you for spending time with me on my night stream. And remember, everyone, everything reminds you of something. Bye! Also, seriously, I'm gonna see you all in therapy later.